Usually I don't post. Usually I don't post, but I want the world to know. Time to pull the drop tops out. Summer nights, it's a vibe, yeah. We've been keeping it in the house. Netflix and chillin', I GDM'in', yeah. Didn't wanna share my love till I found someone I'm sure of. Young and untamed, I've been out of range, keeping it low, but I wanna be bold with it. Don't care who we told about it. Wow, baby, got a hold on it. Let love unfold tonight. They'll be calling us gold. No lies, so fair with it. You can let them stare at it. Now I'm prepared for it. Instead of love out loud, since we ain't going nowhere. So tonight, baby, meet me.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Kia Janaea Pretty V Vlogs, and I'm here with another video. On this channel we do all things glam, all things decor, shopping, and more. If you're already subscribed to my channel, thank you for doing so. Thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting. If you have yet to subscribe to my channel, you need to go ahead and do that because you're gonna like it. And if you're not subscribed at this point, I don't know what you're doing. So now that we got that intro out the way, I'm at the MVA, y'all. It is Wednesday. The time is 3:15. My appointment's at 3:30. I need to get my license renewed. I finally made it out here. I think this definitely worked better for me because I think I've had an appointment scheduled where I kept canceling or rescheduling them. I was trying to do it on the weekend, like on a Saturday, telling myself I'm gonna get up out my bed at, I think the earliest they may open is like 7:30, 8 o'clock, whatever it was. Kept telling myself I'm gonna get up that early on a Saturday when I ain't got to, and come out here to get this done. Unfortunately, I can't do it online. A lot of people can still do it online, but I believe when I read on there, if I read correctly, it said that when you're over 45, unless you go to a physician or eye doctor and have them sign off on whatever forms saying that you passed an eye exam, you have to physically come in person. So I guess they can do the eye exam on the spot. So hopefully everything goes well with that, because I know excuse me, y'all. Take two. Hopefully everything goes well with that, because I know that my vision ain't what it used to be since the last time I got the license issue. I do need to go to an eye doctor. I do need to get my eyes checked, and I think I'm gonna probably end up in glasses. So we're gonna run on up in here. I'm a little bit early, but I'm going in anyway. I probably won't record in there because, I mean, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna record in there, but I will pick y'all up when I come out. I don't really have anything planned for today. I was gonna stop and get something to eat because I'm in this area where like everything is. It's just like 100,000 options out here. And I was thinking about going past Crumble because I haven't been there in a minute, but I need to check their menu first to see what they got going on. If they have something good, I might stop and get me like a treat or 2 or 4. I don't know, we gonna see. But let me roll on up in here. It's more cars out here than I was hoping it would be. So hopefully it's not too busy in here, and hopefully they don't have this appointment stuff set up where they're giving like 30 people the same appointment time, because I don't want to be up here for 500 years waiting. So yeah, let me stop running my mouth. If I do stop anywhere while I'm out here, whether it be a store to get something to eat, whatever, I might pick y'all up at that point. But I'm really feeling like I'm just going to head back onto the house, because around this time traffic ain't doing nothing but building up. And I did hit traffic coming out here. It took me an hour to get out here, and it shouldn't have took that long, but it was traffic, and I know it's going to be traffic heading back down towards my way. So yeah, let me stop running my mouth, get on up in here and get this done. Pray for me for this eye exam, y'all, because just pray for me. All right, y'all, so I'm up out of there, and that was so quick. Like, maybe at the most 15 minutes, and if that. Literally, by the time I walked through the door, didn't even take a seat. They were calling my number because I had went into my text and it said to check in for your appointment, and then it sent me some kind of a number saying that when they call my number, just to go to the counter. So as I'm walking in about to sit down, they call my number. Had to take a quick little eye exam. It was easy. I passed. I did good. But I thought the license renewal fee was $48. They ended up charging me, I think it was like $64. I'm gonna show y'all when I get in the truck. But I'm thinking maybe it was because she asked me if I had the license with me. Hold on, y'all. Set y'all down. So she asked me if I had the license with me, and I did, so I gave it to her. But I guess, and I'm remembering now, I guess the issue date on the license that I had was 2017, and she said that the actual last license they gave me was in 2020. I think in 2017, I think that's the license I thought I had lost. And then I came in, or I requested to get a renewal and got a new one, which would have been the 2020 license. So I wonder if the one from 2020... See, I'm confused now. Anyway, whatever license I had was not the very last license they gave me. So the last license they gave me, she said, was issued in 2020. I don't know if that's the reason for the increase, but let me look at this. I don't know, y'all, but it was $64. Y'all see this right here? $64. That's a little pricey, but at least it's taken care of. And that was really quick. That was really quick. I was worried about that eye exam, y'all, because I thought the last time I took an eye exam in here was that thing. You remember that machine that they used to have you put your face on, and you like, I can't explain it, but you used to have to put your face on it and look into it, and then you would see whatever, and they tell you to read whatever. That's the ones I remember. But this was just like some little paper on the wall, and she was like, cover one of your eyes, read line 1. I read that with a breeze. Then she was like, cover your other eye, read line 3. I read that with a breeze. And to me, like the way it looked, all of the lines were like the same size. So it was like, I don't know. It was easy. I passed. That's all I know. And I think she said my license will be in the mail to me, or I'll receive it. I don't know if she said 5 to 10 business days or what, but I wish I could have kind of recorded in there, because it was some man in the booth next to me. And I ain't gonna say he was going off, but he was low-key going off. I don't know exactly what the situation was, but the bits and pieces I've heard, or that I heard while sitting in there, it was something about, I guess he had to present some kind of a paper from court or something from a judge. And I guess he's claiming that he literally just left the courthouse, and they told him that all he had to do was give them this paperwork and everything would be fine, or whatever he needed would be taken care of. Whoever was dealing with him was basically like, we can't accept it. Couldn't really like get all of the reason, because I was trying to pay attention to what the lady was telling me, and then she had me like looking at the screen, and I had to answer questions and all this other stuff. So the man was over there. You could just hear his voice getting louder and louder. He's just like, well, what's your name? Because I'm going to go back to the court, and I'm going to tell Judge so-and-so that you said that you couldn't accept this, and this is ridiculous. And he just started going in. And then I guess at some point he got up and was like storming out. And then you had like some of the workers from, in the back behind the guy that was dealing with him. They started kind of like, you could see them like coming to the front and just kind of standing around looking. And so by the time the man was getting up, because I heard his chair before I saw him, you could tell he just like slid the chair because it made all kinds of noise. And then at that point, I guess he was walking away. And they do have a police officer in there too, like standing over by the door. But he didn't come over. So I guess it wasn't, too much the man was doing. But in the midst of him trying to leave out, the guy behind the desk, all you heard him say was, sir, excuse me, sir, come back, sir. Can you come back? And so the guy ended up turning around and coming back. But at that point, I was getting up and I was getting ready to leave. But the security guard, or the police officer rather, it's not a security guard, it's the actual police officer they have up in here. He was over by the door, and he was looking over in that direction, but he didn't move or, go over there or anything. But, I mean, I'm just like, when people blow up like that. I don't know, because I've been on both sides of it. I've been in situations where I've gotten irritated and I've blowed up because I feel like more so people just aren't trying to do their job. And I feel like in certain situations, depending on what it is, if the person that's supposedly helping you, maybe just do a little extra or look into something a little bit more, that they can resolve the issue. But it's like, I don't know, in my experience, it's a lot of people out here or in the customer service field that they only really want to do the bare minimum. And if it's a matter of taking a couple extra minutes to like look at something a little more in depth, or to make an extra phone call, or, you know, to do something that's not going to take you too much out your way or too out your job title, I mean, why not do it? But on the other hand, as a customer, you can't be up at somebody's place of employment. They're wanting somebody to help you or assist you in some kind of a way, and you just acted a plumb fool. Because what's that saying? You get more from a person, and I probably got this wrong, but it's something like you get more from a person with honey than with vinegar. Something like that. But all that being said, you can't be popping off. And I've been in some places where you had the customers talking about they gonna drag somebody out the building and beat their ass, and what time you get off, and like all kinds of stuff. And sometimes the person behind the counter, they really can't do any more for you. They're limited. Now, there may be a situation where they could possibly call over a manager or get a manager on the phone, or someone of higher authority that could possibly do a little bit more for you, if not resolve the problem. But again, it goes back to me saying you have a lot of people out here in these positions that don't want to do shit. They want to do the bare minimum. They just in there to get a little bit of AC or a little bit of heat. And if they have friends at work, shoot the breeze with their friends and collect a check. I don't know. I was just kind of like, yeah, I was ear hustling, because it was like, you know, the regular chatter that's up in the building. But then all of a sudden you just start hearing this voice escalate. And I could tell that they were in the booth next to me. And then when I heard the chair push, and then next thing you know, the man, I guess he goes storming out, and they trying to call him back. I don't know if they was able to help him, or if they looked at something wrong, or somebody called a manager. I don't know what happened, because at that point I was on my way out. Another thing, like I might be kind of all over the place. Hopefully I'm making sense, but I'm trying to get this out because I'm trying to get back down this road, and I haven't turned my truck on yet, and it's getting hot in here. Although I think it's only like 73 or something today. See, I'm all over the place. Why is it that I notice, like, when I've gone into the post office and the MVA, why does it seem like there's an air, like all the people that work in those two facilities, and I'm sure there's more that I've been in and I just can't like think of it right now, but I know definitely off the top of my head the times when I've had to physically go into the post office and the MVA. It seemed like everybody that worked there is so freaking miserable. Nobody smiles. They have the hard face. And I know sometimes they call that the resting bitch face, right? I've been told that I have a resting bitch face. And I admit it, I do. I've been told that I look mean. I've been told that there's times where I look unapproachable. But I'm not walking around like the Joker with a smile on my face all day either. But I don't know. It's just something about those two places of business. Like, is there anybody that's watching my videos? If you watching my video and if you work at the MVA or you work at the post office, have you heard that before from people? Like, why do y'all look so mean? Every day can be a bad day. I'm sure it's been times in my field of business that I work in, because I've dealt with, like, majority of my life, customer service in the medical field, being on the front line. Like I said, you're not gonna sit there unless you're like weird, and I'm sorry, I'll say it, but unless you're a weirdo, who is literally sitting around 24/7 like this? Who is literally sitting around like that with a smile on their face all day long? That's not normal. But to always have the stone face at work, like even the people that work there, I didn't like really see like any, like even like smiles or communication or like little chit chat chatter, happy, you know, whatever between the employees. They were just like walking past, going to their desk, taking something to somebody else's desk. Like, I don't know. Why is that? If anybody works at one of them two places or anywhere else where you have heard, or have you heard that? Because I've heard that like since I started like coming to the MVA and all them places myself, like when I was young. It's just like a stigma that's out there. Like, they're miserable. I'm sorry, y'all, but anyway, let me get this vehicle turned on. Let me get down this road. Oh, actually, before I get down the road, I wanted to check Crumble Cookie. Hold on, y'all. All right, well, Crumble ain't got shit. They disappointed me. They got some kind of a red velvet cookie, which I like red velvet cake, but I don't want no cookie. Red velvet cookie, chocolate chip cookie, some other kind of like chocolate mud galaxy cookie or something. Some kind of pumpkin cookie. I don't do pumpkin. That's nasty. Then some kind of like, it was some kind of strawberry type cookie, but I ain't feeling none of them flavors. So we won't be doing Crumble. I really feel like it's somewhere else out here I want to go before I head home. But I honestly ain't trying to spend no money because, and I ain't saying nothing about it yet, but y'all gonna see, you know, a little something about it, and y'all gonna see it in some future vlogs. But me and my daughter got a little something that we planning, but I ain't ready to tell y'all about that yet. Y'all might just pop on and see the vlog one day. So I'm really not trying to be out here spending money like that. I was gonna stop and get me something to eat, but I really don't want to spend no money like that. I'm sitting here thinking about the stuff I can go home and make and cook and eat. And we got food in there. It's just that I'm lazy and I don't feel like cooking. It'd just be so much easier to like stop at Popeyes, or there is that pho, one of those, that noodle stuff. It's a place out here that I say I've been wanting to try. So I was thinking about stopping there and like trying them out. But then I was thinking about, well, you know what? I haven't had Checkers in a long time. But then I was like, I don't want Checkers because that's like just like a burger or something like that I would end up getting. But I love Checkers fries. And then they have like everything out here. There's this little Thai place that me and hubby sometimes stop at where we get some curry from. Then what else do they have that I would possibly want? They have that place out here called Cheddar's. Their food is really good and really reasonable. I could do a pick up and take that home. But I don't want to get anything too heavy because hubby did make steaks last night. And I didn't eat it all. I only had like a couple of pieces of my steak and like half of the salad that he made because I was in there last night, y'all. He was in there trying to help me, but I was struggling with that damn TurboTax. And I know it's no reason why it should have taken me that long because my taxes were already done. They were already done. I already saw what I was going to owe. I just put it off and I did an extension because I didn't want to pay it right then. That's why. But he was like, well, let me see it. He actually, a few days before yesterday, he was like, well, let me see it. Let me play around with it. Maybe I can like adjust the numbers where you won't owe as much, blue, 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 because he's better at that stuff than I am. He normally would do both of our taxes for like pretty much the whole time we've been together, except for like the first few years of our relationship. I had a tax guy that was like a family tax guy who did like pretty much a lot of my like family's taxes. But then when we got away from him, or when we lost contact with him, we ended up, I think a couple of times we might have went to like H&R Block or Jackson Hewitt or something like that. And that wasn't the best because they don't be trying to get you the max refund. But then with the TurboTax, he started doing the taxes, and I would say probably the last 3 years, I've been doing them myself. So it's like, I don't like it. I hate it. It puts too much on my brain. It stresses me out. But he was like, let me play around with it, see if I can, you know, get the numbers changed, whatever. He played around with it. It was the same. I owe what I owe. It is what it is. So I was trying to do the e-file, pay for it. I was able to do that easy, pay for it. But then when it got to the point, because I wanted to set up a payment plan, it was not allowing me to do the, I guess, short-term payment plan where you could choose between either 90 days or 180 days. I tried for the 180 days, but it was telling me, it was giving me like error messages telling me that I had to pick another option or something. I didn't even consider trying the 90 day because you ain't gonna stress me out with trying to give you all this money in 90 days. So I went over to the long-term, what do you call it, payment plan, and I was trying it over there, and then it looked like it was trying to go through, and I went through the whole process of how much I wanted to pay and what my payment date would be and whatever. But then when I hit submit, it was giving me the error message. So I'm like, you know what? But before I even got to that point, it was a whole lot of back and forth between TurboTax and the IRS website trying to get, what is that they call that PIN, because like whatever email I was using last year, I hadn't used that email in so long. I had to figure out the password. Then it took me forever to get into the email, because even though I had like the backup, you know how you can do the backups when you lock out of your email, you can either have something text your phone or call to your phone, or you link another email to it and they'll send you an email there, and then you got to put in the code somewhere else. Like it was so much back and forth with that. I finally got into the email. And then I started having issues like when I went over to the, what is it called? Like the Sign ID website, where you have to like scan like either your passport or your ID. Like they do the verification to make sure it's you. That took me a minute because my picture was not trying to upload. It was just a bunch of mess. So I didn't get finished with them taxes probably till like around 10:30 or so last night. And I think I started thinking the filing would be like this, making the payment plan would be like this. I think I started around 8 o'clock. And it took me that long to get through the whole process. Now, I still haven't, with all that being said, last night I was not able to set up my payment plan. But I got my taxes filed. I paid. I was able to e-file. And I got the notifications like this morning sometime early that my federal and my state taxes have been accepted. So state, I got back like a little bit of money. It was much of nothing, like a few $100s. So I got that coming back. But really, I don't even look at that as like money coming in, because that's literally going to go right back to the federal taxes I owe. Or at least that's the plan anyway. So it's like, I'ma just say I ain't get shit back I owe. I was gonna try again, and I don't know if it was my computer, my internet connection, because that kind of kept on like being real slow yesterday. But I was gonna try again at work to do the payment plan, but I got busy, didn't get a chance. So I'm gonna try that again when I get home. Maybe I won't do it on, because I actually was doing all that stuff on my work computer, because that's where all my information is saved. I do everything on my work computer, although I know I shouldn't, but I do. So maybe I will just try to do the payment plan thing on my regular laptop at home and see if it goes through, see if it's any issue, or if not, I'll try it when I get to work, and I'll try to set up some kind of payment plan. If I ain't able to do it online, I'll probably just have to make a phone call them, get something set up. But I ain't trying to pay like more than $200 a month until this is paid off. I really not. And if I would have been able to get approved for that 180 day one, yeah, the 180 day, which I think is like what, 6 months, I ain't even want to pay that amount a month for what I would owe. So yeah, $200 puts me at a comfortable spot. It puts me at a comfortable spot. So that's what we're going to aim for if I do have to call, or if I am able to get this set up online, which I'm going to try again today when I get home. But it was like a whole lot. And hubby, I said all of that to say, I don't want to get anything too heavy and too like filling while I'm out, because hubby made steaks last night, and they were like big, good steaks. And the piece that I tasted last night, it was really, really good. So that's what we're gonna have tonight, because by the time I got done with them taxes, I was just so irritated and I was so angry, and I was just like, so this is like, why is it so irritating? Like, I just want to go to bed at this point. I was being a baby. But I'm on my cycle, and I was hungry at first. I didn't feel like doing the taxes because I knew that I owed money. So like situations like that, I get a little extra. But I got it done. But by the time it was done, I ain't want to freaking eat. I just was like, I just want to go to bed. It's almost 11 o'clock. It's too late to be eating that much food this late at night. I just want to go to bed. But I was hungry, so I did take a little bit of the salad, and I took like maybe that much of the steak. Not all of this, but like just a little, like couple of bites of the steak, and I put it with the salad that I ate. And so that was my dinner last night. But I know that I'm going to have that tonight. So I don't want to get anything like that's going to weigh on my stomach too heavy where I'm not going to want to eat that later. So that's why I'm thinking I probably should just go in the house. Maybe make me, I don't know. I know I got something in there I could pull out that could be quick. Even if I made a sandwich. Which I don't know if I got any lunch meat. I gotta go to the grocery store. But anyway, y'all, I'm wrapping y'all up. I'm still sitting in this MVA parking lot. Let me go ahead and pull on up out of here. Of course, we gotta put on the seatbelt first because it's safety what? Safety first. All right, y'all. I will pick y'all up probably when I get home because I ain't stopping nowhere. I'll call y'all back. Hey y'all, so I'm home, I'm in the bed, and it's sad, I know, but after I ate my ice cream, I literally came straight in the house, took my clothes off, and got up in this bed. I just been sitting here looking at TV and looking at YouTube. You know, I be watching YouTube, always on YouTube. I think I watch YouTube now more than I actually do TV. I have a select few shows that I watch if I'm not watching a movie, but if it's not that, it's YouTube. Hubby just made dinner. And I don't even know what time it is, y'all. Hold on a second. It's 7:39. Hubby just made dinner, and it's steak, broccoli, and loaded baked potato. I'm about to turn you around so y'all can get a little look-see. Looks so delicious. And y'all see right here, this is the little area of steak that I ate last night because, like I was telling y'all, I was just too over those taxes and too daggone I just wanted to go to bed last night, but I did taste it and it's good. So we about to get into this, and yes, we are eating in the bed. That's his plate over there. Why his steak look bigger than mine? Why his steak always look bigger than mine? I know I'm greedy, but I'm about to tear this up. I'm gonna probably I'm gonna leave this vlog open. Well, yeah, because I'm not doing nothing else tonight, and I don't think I've really done too much. I think tomorrow I may slide past the store. I'm thinking either Ross or Burlington. Not really looking for anything, but I feel like I haven't been in the store in a while, so I'm gonna just pop in and I'm gonna bring y'all along with me just to do a little quick walkthrough, see what they got on their shelves this week. And yeah, I will call y'all back tomorrow. I'm about to get into this dinner.
I wake up every day as flesh and bones, humbled alone, weak on my own. Lord, you love me bare and natural. You meet me where I am, still high on your throne. I look up to you in all I do. You're my example of perfection. To be pleasing in your sight is my sole goal in this life, but there's no pressure to be perfect. Perfect you are. Perfect you are. So I don't have to be perfect. Perfect you are. You are. We try our best, but sometimes we fall short. It's part of our design. You're my example of.
It's Thursday, Friday's Eve, October the 16th. I'm at work, obviously still sitting in my truck. It is 7:05. I've been sitting here, I don't even know, maybe 20, 30 minutes at the most now. I feel like putting this truck in drive and just going home. But I know I can't do that. Why? Because if I do that, and if I continue to do that, I'll just be homeless because I won't have a job. And I got bills and they need to be paid, I guess. But I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. Anywho, I ain't got shit to say this morning. I just popped on here to say good morning. I don't plan on doing shit today. I think I'm going to try to sit in my office for the majority of the day. One of the people that's helping out with the front desk for right now, I didn't hear from her, but I heard from my boss that she's going to be, I guess, late this morning. The intern that they have that comes in on Tuesdays and Thursdays, to be honest, I don't even know what time he's supposed to get here. In the beginning, I thought they said that on Tuesdays and Thursdays, he would be from like 10 to 5. But it was a couple of days he came in at like 9. But now it's like he floats in like around 9:30, almost 10 o'clock. So I don't know. I'm just like, whatever. What do I have planned for today? Oh, I want to go past Ross or Burlington just to look. I really want to go past Home Goods, but I know if I go past Home Goods, I'm just going to be too tempted. And I'm not trying to be that tempted. But I think I'll have a little more control. I think I will if I go to a Ross or Burlington. And actually, I don't think I've been to Marshall's in a minute either. So, maybe when I get off, I'll go to, there's like a little strip mall not too far from where my mom lives. And I know that they have a Marshall's, a Ross, and a Burlington like right beside each other. Well, not really right beside each other. It's in the same shopping center, just like a couple of doors space, you know, between. I'm feeling like I want some salmon. That steak my husband made last night or the night before, and we finished eating it last night, it was so good. I didn't even eat all mine. I ended up falling asleep in the bed with the tray next to me. And when I woke up, it was gone. So hopefully, because I still had meat on that bone, hopefully hubby didn't eat the rest of my steak or throw it away. I'm hoping he wrapped it up. It wasn't a lot of meat left on there, but it was enough for me to get another taste. Hopefully he ain't throw my steak away. But I'm feeling like I want some salmon. Or if not salmon, just some fish. I really want some crabs. Maybe that's what I'll treat myself to this weekend. Some crabs. I'm gonna have to go on that website. It's Captain White's I go to. I'm gonna have to go on their website and see what their prices are looking like. Because with it being Thursday, depending on what kind of specials they have today, it'll probably be the same specials by the time Saturday hits. And if I do go and get some crabs, I'm gonna go in the morning so I can get the first pickings. I think that's what I did last time, and they had like an early bird special. They didn't really take that much off, but the prices was a little bit better than what they would be if you went like at 10 or 11 o'clock. And I think they opened at 8. So yeah, I might do that this weekend. I'm gonna take a few more sips of my coffee, and I guess I'll pick y'all up when I get to either Burlington, Ross, or Marshall's. I don't know which one I'm going to yet, but I'm only going to one. If I go to the other ones, I'll probably put those in another vlog. I might do like a walkthrough. But it all depends on how I feel when I get off, because really at this point, I just want to go and crawl back in my bed. I'm tired, y'all. Luckily, I don't have anything planned for this weekend. Like nothing, you know, like having to do anything unless I want to do something. I do need to still go grocery shopping. So if anything, at the most, maybe I'll do that on Saturday. You know how I do. Put me in some curbside orders at certain places. Pick that stuff up. But anything that I may need to actually go into the store for, I'll do that. Maybe I'll swing past Aldi. I may swing past Aldi and what would I get from there? Check out the prices for their salmon, because that's where I normally get my salmon from. And then maybe like some fruit or something, but probably the majority of stuff I'm going to get is going to come from BJ's. I need to put me another order in at BJ's. All right, y'all, let me get up off of here. Let me get my ass up in this office and I will give you guys a call back. I'm off work. I picked hubby up from work. It's 4:05 now, but I'm about to run back into this place that I got that ramen from the last time. And I was telling y'all about this little drink spot that they got in here that I want to try to see what their strawberry matcha's hitting on. The place called The Spot. So hubby just ran in because he has to go to the bathroom. But I wanted to pop on here with y'all real quick. Let y'all know, you know, what's going on. I did say when I got off, I was going to try and go past Ross or, what I say, Ross, Burlington, and Marshalls. But I think I'm going to say that for the weekend. I want to go in here and if not, try the strawberry matcha to see how I'm feeling about it, because the last one I tried was from Starbucks and it was pretty good. But I think I know they have one in here and I want to see what this spot or The Spot is hitting on when it comes to that. So I'm gonna bring y'all along with me so we can go check them out. And I don't know if I'm gonna get anything to eat in here. I know it is like a wing spot or a wing, some kind of like chicken place. I don't know. I kind of could do some chicken. So maybe I'll check out their prices, see if hubby's hungry, if he wants to get anything to eat. And maybe we'll grab something to eat in here real quick. But let's go get this matcha, y'all. All right, y'all, I need to order at the counter because I don't know what all that stuff is. I'ma just tell her what I want and we gonna go from there. You have strawberry matcha?
Strawberry matcha latte, yeah.
Okay, what's the best way to order it?
There's only like one really way to order. Like if you want strawberry matcha, we just have a strawberry matcha latte.
Okay, and it's already sweet. I don't have to like add sugar or...
No. We usually already add sugar, and then some people just like less, so we can do less.
Okay, but I want that.
You just want that?
Did you want something? Oh, okay.
Will it be cash or card?
Card.
Card.
How much is a large?
Large.
Actually, give me a medium. Just give me a medium.
And then any toppings?
What toppings do you have? What would you suggest?
I'd probably just say strawberry or black pearls, but you don't need to add anything if you don't want this.
I won't add anything.
Okay. Anything else?
That'll be it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, y'all. So I placed my order. So we're gonna see what their strawberry matcha is hitting on. She basically was saying, because I was like, well, I don't normally like order them, and you know, that's my first time being here. So just ask her opinion on, you know, how you would order it. Is it anything I need to add? And she was like, basically just make it one way. And if you want it, you know, less sweet or more sweet, you can let them know. And then they had it where you can like add, I guess, toppings. I didn't do any toppings this time. So we just gonna try this. We gonna see what it's working with, and I'm gonna let y'all know. Hubby's gonna get a smoothie or something too, I think. He was still looking over the menu though.
I know you've been down thinking about him again. I know that your heart's been broken. You should try and let it go and start being yourself. You can put on your dress, we can play your favorite song, and I will take care of you, care of you, care of you. This is what we need, this is what we have to do. Tell me, can you feel it too, feel it too? Maybe you should go.
So hubby said he ended up getting a mango smoothie. Huh? He got an extra large. His was $9.25. Mine was $7.41. I thought you said that. How big was the cup? Oh. Well, that must be the one I asked for, medium. She said that I want large or medium, but you got extra large. So what's medium? The one under it? Oh, that's a little thing. Well, I ain't need nothing real big, just in case it's disgusting. I don't need a whole big ass cup of something disgusting. So we gonna try it, and I'll know for next time if it's really good. G67? No, for me. Yeah, this is me. All right, y'all, so this is what the matcha is looking like. The strawberry matcha. And hubby got his smoothie. This is an extra large. This is the medium. Look like a little baby.
I got to about to open some more stuff over there. I'm on there at the Muslim upstairs. It's still owned by the other people.
All right, y'all. Let's see what you're doing. Wait a minute, I gotta taste it again. I like it. I really like it. It's definitely more strawberry in here. And I think that's because, like I was saying with Starbucks, they do the strawberry cold foam and it was at the top. But this strawberry is on the bottom. The matcha is good. It's sweet. The strawberry is like, what do you call it, like, is it a puree? It's like some, not really chunks, but like, it's like bits of, I guess, strawberry or something in there. It's not smooth. Maybe like a strawberry jelly or something. This is good, I like it. I haven't tried that many matchas, strawberry matchas from that many places, but this to me is better than Starbucks. And I think this might have been around the same price as the Starbucks one I got. I like this one better though. You want to try some chicken or see what their prices look like?
Chicken. I say chicken.
So they got steak and cheese. I think we're going to try this place over here. That place right there called Just Subs Plus Wings. Let me go over here and look at their menu. So they got wraps, they got subs, they got whole wings, party wings, chicken tenders, fries, egg rolls, steak and cheese egg roll. I might try that. Let me see what hubby wants to do. Fries for a large is $5.99. See how big a large is. Oh, they got seasoned fries, $7.99. $2 more for seasoned fries. What kind of seasoning they put on it? I don't need nothing to drink. What you see, meals? Where you see that at? Oh, add fries and a drink. I mean, you can do that if you want to get a foot long, but I don't need no drink, so. I mean, you can just share whatever fries. You want to do that?
The $3.99 combo, is that with everything? It's the price of the item. So if we get a whole steak and cheese, it's $3.99 to add on the fries and the soda?
Yeah.
And this what, the small fry? It's not the size of this. This other. What size is that?
Let me see that again.
This is
Oh.
What, smaller than that?
I mean, if you add in $3.99, you might as well just add $5.99 or $7.99. because I don't need a drink.
Let me get a steak and cheese. Let me get lettuce. I mean the mayo.
So today they had their Halloween decorations out, y'all. They didn't have decorations in here the last time I was here getting that ramen. But this is their bar over here. And it's actually open today. That's really cute the way they have it decorated. So we got our food. We about to see what it's looking like, see what it's tasting like. And I hope y'all can hear me, but it's loud as I don't know what in here. So a lot of this is probably gonna be on silent, or I'm gonna have to put it on fast lap because I don't wanna get a copyright because of the music and everything. But this is the steak and cheese. We got a foot long. And hubby did it with lettuce, mayo, and onions. I thought you said one half. Oh, tomatoes is on the side because I don't eat tomatoes, so that's for hubby's sandwich. And then those are the large seasoned fries. The fries were $7.99. So let's taste this and see what they're working with. All right, y'all. So hubby opened up his half of the steak and cheese, and in my opinion, it's not very much meat on here for the price. Although, what was the steak and cheese? $12.99. And y'all saw the fries. Let's see how this tastes. You like the fries? So I like the steak and cheese, y'all. It's seasoned nicely. The bread isn't all thick and extra bready, and it's soft. And the fries are really good. And you get a good amount for the price. So I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, this place for me, I'll put it at like 8.5. I feel like it could just be more meat on the steak and cheese. Yeah, I'm used to, because I used to live in Philly, and I'm telling you, oh my gosh, they don't call them steak and cheese, they call them cheese steaks in Philly. Or at least when I was living down there, that's what they call them, cheese steaks. So it could use more meat. But other than that, the flavors, the amount of fries you get, I guess for $7.99 you still get a pretty good amount of fries, but I give them an 8.5. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna eat this. We're gonna head home. I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog because I ain't doing nothing when I get home. And thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Turn your notification bell so you're notified each and every time I upload a new video. And hype up the video, please. Hype it up, hype it up, hype it up. And I will catch you guys in the next one.
Usually I don't post.
Thanks for watching.
I don't